Hi everyone, and welcome to your midweek pick a card tarot readings for the week of February 14th. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more tarot readings. I'll be doing 3 card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the classic Rider-Waite-Smith with Tiger's Eye, the Tarot de Marseille with Lapis Lazuli, and the borderless Rider-Waite-Smith with Red Jasper. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks, so go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonates with you the most. Pick one of each. Feel free to pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, the timestamps are in the description below. Don't forget to check out your oracle card. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Okay, group 1. Let's see how we can close out this week with a bang. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let me just make this like that. Okay, so the thing that that's leaping out at me right now is temptation. I think that whatever is making this tower moment particularly intense for you is that there's something that you used to, how can I say this? There's something that you used to do when you feel stressed or overwhelmed or that kind of thing, whatever coping mechanism that that you're used to doing, which is not helpful to you right now. What I would say to you, group 1, is that to replace whatever this is with more, how can I say this? I think what will help you resist the temptation, because something that is very important to stress out with the Devil card in this particular moment is that these chains are loose fitting. These people can walk away whenever they want. The allure of the Devil card, and this is why I call it the temptation card, is that these people think they're trapped when they're actually not. So what I would invite you to do, group 1, to walk away from whatever it is that's keeping you from, how can I say this? Yeah, exactly. What I would invite you to do to walk away, to help you walk away from whatever it is you're doing that used to help you feel better but isn't right now. I'm anticipating, or I'm interpreting that it's actually having the opposite effect. Is to remember. How can I say this? Like, the words that are coming to mind right now with the Page of Cups are childlike curiosity. So the idea to, there is an offering to you, group 1. This little fish that's peeking out of the cup, this is often cited as being part of the page's imagination. Whether the offering is genuine or whether the offering is to use your imagination, I think that to really try to break whatever pattern, like whatever you're used to doing when you feel this way, try to imagine what 5-year-old you might want to do, or maybe some older age. But the thing that's leaping out to me right now is to walk away from whatever is having the opposite effect of what it used to, because you do have the capacity for boldness and creativity. However, the reason that isn't coming into play right now is mainly because you keep telling yourself that you're bound to this devil, to this thing, that you're actually not bound to it. So try to, the best thing you can do for yourself to guide you through this tower moment that you're going through, group 1, is to open your mind to any new possibility, or maybe old possibilities, but something different from what you're doing now. Yeah, if this temptation is a drug, please try to stop. Please try to find a constructive habit to replace it with. And if it's not drugs, maybe it's chocolate, maybe it's video games. Same advice. I often recommend, you know, whatever this fish is the key to taking these chains off your neck and walking away, group one. So that is it for you. If you want to jump straight to your Oracle card reading, you can use the timestamps in the description below. All right, group two, let's see what we have for you. Okay. So, Two of Wands, Page of Coin, Knight of Coins, and wait, there we go. Yeah, that's a nice shot. So, Two of Wands, Page of Coin, Knight of Coins, and Page of Cups. Wow, the group one also had the Page of Cups in their reading. Your reading is looking a lot better. Sorry if you're still watching group one. But what do I have for you? What I'm drawn to right now is that both the Temperance Angel and the Page of Cups are looking at this Knight of Coins. So I think that for you, group two, it's really about continuing to put in the work. There's work that you there's work that's involved in this week. It could be work for your job, work for a personal project, or emotional work. Maybe this is part of a relationship. But I'm sensing that all things are pointing towards the need to focus on this. So it's like it's funny too, because the Page of Cups is. It looks like a desert, even though there are these weird plant-like things growing in them. But I would say that in order to make things grow in this field, that it's just a matter of not giving up. There's a content creator I love who he continually says there are two mistakes that people can make on the path of truth: not starting and not going all the way. So the good news for you, group two, is that you've started. Now, don't make the mistake of quitting, because I would invite you to go all the way. That's what these three cards here are speaking to me, are saying to me. There are either choices that you have to make or choices that you have made, but honestly, this Two of Wands seems less meaningful. I think the choice that you have to make is between continuing to do the work or getting discouraged. This might be what the Page of Cups is also representing. So I would invite you to wait a second. Yeah, I would invite you to do whatever, to find whatever alchemy you need to do to get yourself back on task. Not that you've been straying away; it's that I'm sensing that you're tempted to, and to just really find that temperance, because the way that you will. The way that you can make this week the success that you want it to be, group two, is to not stop. And it might feel tiring. Maybe, a break is needed. That's fine. Self-care is important. Breaks are important. However, the break can't last forever. Don't beat yourself too much. Don't beat yourself up if you take a long break. But the key thing is to just You know, this is another thing I say all the time is to do the right things long enough consistently. And I think that the work has been put in, and it's just a question of time. The main thing separating you the main thing separating you from the outcome that you want is time, and in order to get there, it's to continue working. This Knight of Coins is, to me, the central part of this reading, despite the Major Arcana card at the bottom of your deck. So, yeah, just keep at it. It's okay to feel like you could use a break, and it's even okay to take that break. What's not okay is for this break to last for forever, quote unquote. Like this is a midweek reading, but you get what I mean. All right, so if you want to jump to your oracle card, the timestamps are in the description below. All right, group 3, last but not least, let's see what we have for you. All right, so Ace of Swords reversed. That's funny. You're the second group that had the Temperance card. Group 2 had it at the bottom of their deck. But it's also the second time in a row where a card jumped out while shuffling that I forgot to mention, and now it's showing up in your reading. That being said, there are a lot of mixed signals in this reading. Let me see how I can parse this out. All of this is clear. What I'm trying to figure out right now is what the High Priestess reversed at the bottom of your deck has to say. So in short, I'll still share what I have so far. I'm having the feeling that there's a new idea that's not as practical as I haven't. It's like you have a new idea, but it's impractical, and this would involve like making finding a balance or making a mix, and whatever the message of temperance here is, I have the feeling that it's reliant on whatever this High Priestess reverse has to say. So just give me a second to absorb this. Maybe whatever you're coming up with as a new idea is actually practical. It might be because what could get in the way of your intuition? This would be so much easier to read if the High Priestess was upright, because I would just say, "Hey, whatever new idea that doesn't seem practical, I think that you can make it practical." The sense of practicality is coming up with the Queen of Pentacles here. So if this High Priestess was upright, I would say, "Oh, you can make this idea practical. Just trust your intuition to make the right mixes to integrate into what you're doing." And it's the fact that it's reversed that's completely throwing me off here, which is ironic considering that the High Priestess, which is a card of intuition, is confusing me because it's upside down. That either made sense to you as a comical comment, or if it didn't, just give me a second and I'll guide you home here. Maybe what you need to hear, Group 3, is that in order to find the balance, in order to mix whatever new idea you have and make it work with however your week is going, is to meditate, and either that or look into whatever you usually turn to when you're feeling lost, when you're feeling out of sync. This might be a good opportunity to go back to those to turn this High Priestess upright. I just went on a rant on what I would tell you if this High Priestess was upright, and that might be the best advice. So if it's not meditation, if it's not some kind of ritual that you do when you want to tap into your intuition, tap into your inner knowing, I think that the key to unlock for you to make this week as excellent as you want it to be, group 3, is to reconnect with this high priestess, because again, the if this idea can be made to work, and I think that the key to turning this Ace of Swords upright is going to be to turn this High Priestess upright. So yeah, I'm gonna circle back to what I was saying, because I tried to wander away from it, and it's just fog and desert there. So I'm gonna turn back to this. I would suggest revisiting, or maybe creating, if you don't have any already, rituals and practices that you do to find guidance where you need it. And maybe not like I'm having the idea of talking to an old friend, a wise old friend. If this person, if this practice that you participate in when you're lost is to call a person in your network, you might not necessarily want to talk to them about this new idea. What I would suggest doing, if the way to turn this high priestess upright is to talk to someone that you know, is to just chit chat and just share your feelings, and have them guide you through that way. Because what's making me say this is that if there's like a motivational video or this inspiring video that you watch, this video, you wouldn't be able to talk to it about your new idea, and I think that that would be a feature, not a bug in that case, which is why I'm inviting you, if this practice is to speak to someone, to just speak to that person, and just talk about how y'all's week is going, and focus on that. So meditate, reconnect with your inner knowing. I don't think it's the end of the world if you can't manage to integrate this new thing into what's going on, because we do have a major arcana card here and a court card. So the Queen of Pentacles is really has a lot of how can I say this? Empathy and care. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the Queen of Pentacles has almost perfectly integrated the domain of Pentacles. So these two cards are nothing to scoff at. So even if this Ace of Swords wasn't integrated into what you want to do, I don't think it's the end of the world. But if you want it, that's where I would reconnect with this High Priestess here. Yeah, cool. So stay tuned for your Oracle card reading. I'm gonna put this off to the side here, like that. And yeah, this will do like that. Okay, so Group A, your card is Great Power. This is I Ching hexagram number 34. And the keywords are strength of character, authority, dignity, influence, self-confidence, leadership, peak condition, potency. Whether this is within you or within someone that you know, I think that the message is, let's focus on you for now. The message is to trust yourself. To I'm drawn to this strength of character and self-confidence. To just have confidence in yourself. You have a lot more power than you give yourself credit for, Group A. And if this doesn't resonate as being part of you, if it resonates as being part of someone else in your network, to reach out to this person and get the guidance that you might need right now. Group B, your card is Descendant Invitation. Ooh, okay. So this is, ooh, what's throwing me off. I'm getting to know this deck and I'm getting to know astrology in general. It's funny. The invitation. It's kind of like the thing about descendant, the descendant part of your astrological chart is that that is the point where what was above the horizon sinks below. So this might be an invitation to embrace something and to make it a part of you. How could I make this more practical? Because that's like really vague, and I want to make sure I leave you with something like applicable. Yeah, that does say invitation. I've misread cards a couple times. I just want to make sure that I'm looking for the right thing. Yeah, for you, Group B, and if this contradicts what I said in your reading, I apologize. But I think that the main message of this card is to take a moment to integrate the things. Like it feels like there are things that are out there above the horizon that it's time to let them sink in below into the self. So, whether that means studying more or reading more or learning more, or maybe just integrating different things that you already have learned, that's the main message of this card. Let me just try to make it more concrete here. Oh, this could also be something that you're fighting the urge to let in, because the key word here is invitation, and it makes a lot of sense for what the descendant is. So there might be something in your environment, and this doesn't mean your physical environment. It could be any kind of environment that you that it would be better for you to just let it in, that you're not letting in. Yeah. So, Group C, your message is energy. Ooh, I love this card so much. What I would say to you, Group C, is if if this week has been invigorating for you, I would encourage you to continue on that route because you have a lot of momentum behind you, and to take advantage of that. If, on the other hand, it has not, I would say to re-energize yourself. The key to you, if if you already feel energetic, I would ride this out as much as I could if I were you, Group C. And if it is not, it is time to reinvigorate, whether that is making changes to your diet, although that might not be a shot. That might not be the jolt that you need. It could be just getting more sleep, but really focus on energizing yourself, because what might be in your way as far as making this week as the best week it could be, Group C, is a lack of energy. So pay attention. It might also be media that you're consuming that is bringing you down. So if there's a YouTube channel that you're watching that is kind of like fear porn, this might be a good opportunity to ditch it for the next couple days and see how this week turns out. Yeah, that's it. So Group D, your card is Inheritance. This is Saturn in Scorpio. Give me a second here. It's funny, the thing that's confusing me the most about this card right now is the actual word inheritance. I have a feeling for the energy of Saturn. I have a feeling for the energy of Scorpio. And I'm sure if I just took a look at this illustration, I could get more clarity, which I will in a second. But it's the word inheritance that's throwing me off here. Give me a second. Okay, I'm going to abandon the word inheritance entirely and just focus on everything else. What I would tell you, Group D, is that I know that it seems intimidating, this castle that you want to mount an assault on, whatever this represents for you. It seems intimidating, but just remember that once you get to the keep your eye on the prize, basically, because all this zigging and zagging and this labyrinth that stands between you and what you want, it's all about what's in what you want. So just remember to keep your eye on the prize. Yeah, keep your eye on the prize, Group D. Thank you so much for watching. If your reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. And with that, take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you soon.